Well, we didn't do it in the sense of we hit another parlay. We go 2-1 last night on our 3 plays. You put them together on a smaller unit for a parlay, and that doesn't hit. So right now, technically, let me just get the tally up here. We are 7-8 with 1 hit parlay this week. So you should be up overall with that parlay hitting. Here's the thing. We did get the Blazers. And I'll show you as we look at the Discord before we get out of here. That's something we've been taking advantage of on DK, that 10-point early win. We got the cash out. It was 19 seconds left in the game, but we got the cash out. All right, so the Blazers coming through, one of 2 teams last night. We're only as good as what we give you right now. We get that here at the Odd Shopper channel. So please hit the thumbs up button. It does us wonders. Subscribe. If you're not part of this thing, look, it's growing as fast as can be, so we want you a part of this permanently, not just in and out. Let's start with the Pelicans. LeBron is in town. AD, you've got history, 63 away. Is it going to happen tonight? Who the hell knows at this point? Do you know? Do I know? Can we bet on that? Absolutely. But I think from the Pelican standpoint, this team is so bad right now as far as the product and what they've put out. But really only Zion's absence has truly changed the DNA and the dynamic of this team. They shouldn't be a 10-loss-in-a-row squad. I get it. You're not going to be as good as what you were with all 3, Brandon Ingram, CJ McCollum, and, of course, Zion healthy. You're not going to be that team. But there's a lot now with LeBron James is in town. Oh, my goodness, LeBron. The record. I think the Lakers are still a vulnerable basketball team. You've got trade talks with the Kyrie Union going on now. You've got the record talk with when will LeBron do it happening. The Pelicans actually, I think, are in the better spot to take advantage of distraction or exteriors. That's kind of how I do. Unless, of course, it's like, somebody committing a crime or doing something heinous, then you have to label that shit. But when we're just talking about the broad scheme of things, exteriors, right? To each their own and what they deal and how they deal with it. But there's a lot of shit surrounding the Lakers right now. Pelicans just need the dub. That's it. They just need a win. Yeah, I get a lot of that on the Discord. Hey, Shander, I just need a win. Let's find something here. We'll get you a win right now. Virginia Tech versus Virginia. $5 wager is going to turn into $200 instantly. You don't need to wait for this game to start. Actually, that's early. I'm going to bring you down. Let's get late. Because here's the thing. You don't need Charleston Southern to tip. Okay? You want to go back to the NBA and make it an NBA play? That's fine for me. We're doing an NBA video, Shander. Can you just give me an NBA game? All right, I'll give you one that I know is not in here. How about that? The Wizards. $5. Turn it into $200 instantly. There's a link below. I'll show you this QR code next to my big-ass head. Click that. The link below. Either way, it's going to bring you to DraftKings. You have to be 21 or older. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. And, of course, you have to live in a state where you can legally place a wager. Maybe that's you, though. Maybe you live in a state where now you can legally place a wager. Oh, I was waiting for DraftKings. Now they're here. I'm going to sign up. I saw that asshole on there with a big head and that code next to his head. Bang, let's do it. All you need to do is just sign up 90 seconds out of your life and bet that $5 on the Wizards money line with all the crap going on, of course, with the Nets. All right, first place, the Pelicans, locked in there. Next play, New York Knicks, +3.5. We anticipate this moving. We'll see exactly what the Clippers do with this game. But L.A. figuring things out. You have a little bit left for the Knicks to kind of turn this thing back to what I think people expected them to be when they had that streak. Jalen Brunson, of course, is a key to this New York Knicks success. He is the key. And, he's questionable as we look at this thing with that illness. And on top of that, you really don't have much else. So questionable, trending towards playing, looking at Jalen Brunson returning. I want to get ahead of that. Here's the other thing. If Brunson is out And I just want to get ahead of Brunson playing because I think the Knicks with Brunson are definitely the better play if I can get 3.5 points. If Brunson is out, and I just got burned, even though we've been bragging about this shit to date, here I go, start flipping it around, and I get burned. You just saw what happened with the Warriors. 12.5 points they opened, 7 full points of movement because Steph is playing. Oh, my goodness. All of a sudden, everybody moves to that side, and what happens? That 12.5 didn't matter. They got blown out of the building by the Denver Nuggets. Betting against line movement has been profitable more often than not, at least for us. So if Brunson is out, maybe you take the Clippers. I'm not. I'm stuck here in this spot right here with the New York Knicks at 3.5. And I do think that you're going to see Brunson tonight. And the Clippers, they're not there. They're definitely a better basketball team with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George healthy. But forget Brunson and just that really good opportunity for the Knicks to attack that. The Clippers are still stumbling every now and again. Like they'll build a little bit, take a couple of steps, and then lose a game or two. They haven't put that together quite yet over the last 10, 15 games. And that's where I think getting 3.5 at home for a Knicks team that we know is dangerous is there. This is moving. It was 5.5 when I built it. It's now 6. I want to get it in at plus 611. That's the parlay. That's the final play, the Milwaukee Bucks. I want to get in on this as it's already moving. Did you hear? At -6. That's the parlay. Bang. You log in. You place it at plus 611. Of course, you're playing these all solo, right? And the parlay's at a lesser unit play, right? Just making sure here. We'll take advantage of what Milwaukee is doing. Remember when I said about the Wizards last night? Hey, Washington, cool story, but teams that are kind of in the middle of the standings this late in the year, they don't really go on like 10, 11-game win streaks. The Milwaukee Bucks go on like 10, 11-game win streaks. The Milwaukee Bucks are playing exceptional basketball right now. Health aside, it doesn't really seem to matter, as we've mentioned, with both Giannis and Chris Middleton, more so Middleton, of course. Giannis is going to play. Don't worry. That's why this line is going to continue to creep. You've got other guys who have been able to step in and just be serviceable. Interested to see how the floor stretching is here with Milwaukee, Lopez, Connaughton, others, maybe even a Grayson Allen if you cite him. Nothing to say negative about Miami. Just like Milwaukee, 6 or less in this basketball game. Would not be surprised by the time this game tips if this thing was at 6.5, even 7. So there's the parlay, plus 611. Last to think about on the way out, we have a really cool tool, the BetPro tool, right? Awesome. And this is a preview of it. You get in here, you're going to get a free trial, and we want you to get a free trial. Here's an example. Give out a free BetPro tool on Twitter, play of the night, and it's hitting. So you want to be a part of this. We're going to do it again. We do it all the time, but that's just one play. You sign up at BetPro with this link below, and you're going to get something massive, like an opportunity to use this tool on multiple plays in the NBA every single night. And it's coming from the sharpest minds that we have at Stochastic. The sharpest minds. On your way out, Discord, you know the drill. I tell you about this all the time. Look, we did it again. BetPro tool, ball. My ladder, of course, didn't hit. College basketball. We're doing a lot here on the Discord. We want you in. ES Insider, half off. We have parlays. All right? Parlays. Hit another college basketball parlay last night. Another college basketball parlay for you last night. All of this happening on the Discord. ES Insider. That's the way to get in. We appreciate you rolling with us as always. Hey, thumbs up, subscribe, right? Shape up.